Bermuda are getting like beautified for the opening rituals. Their stylist calls their most natural, non-altered state beauty base 0, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I woke up like 20 minutes ago and I'm still wearing my glasses and this really unflattering hoodie that my friend literally left behind when she was moving apartments. So what I'm doing for the first part of my day today is getting my hair cut, and I got my hair cut and permed last December, and I've cut it once, but my hair is deeply in need of a cut and I kind of want to get it re-permed just to get like some natural wave going, so we'll see how this goes. To get my eyebrows tweezed. I have not gotten them done in over a year now, and they always grow super fast. I never know exactly what shape they're meant to be because I have to tweeze them literally every other day, but I'm going to do that today. Might as well use this video as an excuse to pay to have someone scalp my face.
Say hi.
What to do? Ooh, a nice phone.
Thanks. It's mine. These are her eyebrows right now. These are my eyebrows right now.
Justin Cho hasn't reacted.
And everyone else's eyebrows.
And everybody else's eyebrows. These are like an 8.8 out of 10. These are like a 9 out of 10. Yeah. Good eyebrows.
I feel objectified.
Good eyebrows.
Welcome to being. My eyes are down here.
Nobody told me that waxing would hurt that much. I've only done it once and it was over a year ago, so I kind of forgot how it felt, but I quite like the result. I think it makes my face look a lot cleaner. Sometimes it looks better.
Wait, that one's a little too big.
Like if I take a picture and it looks kind of weird. You see it? This one just looks like a pretzel or something. So it has now been about 45 hours since I woke up 2 days ago to get my hair cut and permed, and the last thing that I'm going to do is fix the makeup and hair situation that's going on right now, because my under eye circles are in dire need of being covered, and then I will pretty much be done. So I'm feeling a little bit extra today, and I think I'm gonna go for like an actual foundation. Typically I only spot conceal because I'm a little bit too lazy to wear foundation, but I have this foundation that I got at a TJ Maxx, and it's the Paracone MD No Foundation Serum. I typically apply this with my fingers. Occasionally I will indulge myself in like a beauty blender or a brush or something, but I am far too lazy to wash those things regularly, so I end up using my fingers for a lot of the makeup that I use. Now to fix the dark circle situation, I'm going to be using concealer obviously, but I don't actually like this concealer very much. It's the Fenty Beauty Concealer, and I was gonna buy a new one for this video and be like, oh yeah, like I'm revamping my entire beauty routine or whatever, but concealers are expensive, so I'm just gonna keep using this one. One thing that I do quite like to do with my darker eyeshadow colors is put a little bit in this like random ass crease that I have at the side of my eye. I have no idea why I have this, and I find that it looks a little bit empty sometimes if I'm wearing like lighter eyeshadow colors. So I'll put like the darker shade in the corner of my eye. I think this might just be like an Asian eye thing because I haven't seen any like non-Asian people with this crease, so I will sometimes put the darker shade at the corner just to kind of define the corner of my eye so I don't look quite as wonky. Golf claps all around because I don't actually hate the eyeshadow job that I did on myself today. I think it's actually relatively decent. For eyebrows, I don't tend to fill them in at all because I think they're already quite dark naturally, and if I do fill them in, it just looks really, really funky. Like, it's totally overkill in my opinion. But what I do occasionally is fill in the ends where they're a little bit sparser, and my eyebrows are really short. I did not notice this until my grandma pointed out a few years ago. Like, they're short this way, they don't extend down my face very far, and ever since she pointed out, I've not been able to unsee it. So I do extend the length of my eyebrows a little bit. Every time I do my makeup, I look forward to applying a lip color because I look pretty dead without any color on my lips. I have very pale lips naturally, and it's really, really annoying. I've done whatever I can, but I think it's just down to me not being that healthy. So I make up for my dead looking lips with lip colors. One thing about perms is that you don't actually wake up every morning looking picture perfect, and I admit it was a little bit naive of me to assume that. So I'm going to be using this styling like molding cream that I got at the hairdresser, and it's just like some random Japanese brand, but basically it helps keep the frizz to a minimum and defines the curls a little bit more. And I quite like my hair a little bit frizzier. I know that a lot of people don't, but I find that flat hair looks really bad on me and I just look tired and gross. So I kind of like this volume at the bottom, so I'm just gonna put the cream in to diminish the puff a little bit. So I'm now pretty much done with my hair and my makeup, and then I'm going to change, put on some jewelry, and then be done.